All right, guys, and I'm going to have to break into this one as this match is beginning. We'll leave it playing in the background just as a tribute to Tosspot, who could not be here tonight because he tried to poke out his eye. And he's basically blind in one eye. So we have this match underway. Saevus versus Fear Factory. Playing for Saevus, it's Syl, Sanctity, Deadmeat, Potter, Darky, and Rapture. For Fear Factory, we have Frag Stealer, Lazoo, Mythos, Mrozu, Ratchet, and Zaskron. Someone should have warned me their names. Zaskronite? Their names are so difficult. On the attack, actually I should log in as a Shoutcaster. There we go. Alright, so now I can see what's going on. Saevus is the attacking team. Let me go ahead and stop this music. I can't do it. As much as I love you, Tosspot, I've got to give it a break. So this match is underway. 8:55 left to go in the first half of the first set. The map is Battery, Seawall Battery, and Saevus is playing as the allied team. They're trying to make their way up, and they're choosing to take a beach assault. They got to get an engineer up there, get their engineer up with the pliers out, get the assault ramp built, and keep it up there long enough to get to the top. Airstrike called down on the assault ramp, and there was no one there to be done in by it. Here comes the covert ops Frag Stealer for Fear Factory, but look at this. Saevus at the top of the assault ramp, able to make their way out, dodging Panzerfaust action coming from Mr. Ozu. The West bunker is captured, as you hear, and Saevus now on their move inside to get their hands on Siegfried's gun controls. Now remember, on Battery, first things first, you gotta get yourself inside this huge stronghold. Once you do that, then it's about getting your engineer in towards those gun controls, getting dynamite planted on them, letting the dynamite count down, and exposing those gun controls. The wires exploded and making that gun unusable. So 7:42 left to go here in this first half. Saevus already making a first push. Darky coming in by himself. His teammate, well, check it out. I was looking around and dynamite is planted. Oh, not on the gun controls, however. It's planted at the generator, trying to make it so that the lower doors will be openable to get into those gun controls. As it stands right now, let's take a look at what's going on. Actually, let me do one more thing. Excuse me while I run into that. There we go. Text color filter. I always forget. Just said that. Alright, now I can see the names without fail. So the generator is destroyed. The bottom doors are now opening. Potter looks like he almost got a foot in the door. Has a dynamite sitting down here. It will sink into the ground unarmed. And we're watching for the next attack by Saevus. Here's Darky up on the top levels. He is a medic waiting for his engineers to get inside. Here comes a double team, Syl and Sanctity. Syl as a medic, Sanctity appears to be a medic as well. Still no sign of the engineer for Saevus. And Fear Factory nowhere to be found. Oh wait, here comes Frag Stealer by himself, dodging in and out next to this doorway. Sanctity still holding things down for the Saevus team. No sign of their engineer as of yet. Darky keeping an eye out for Potter. Sanctity also watching that lower entrance point. Perfect opportunity for Saevus, and their engineer has to spawn in. This has got to be a little bit frustrating. But here is Potter finally making it in, probably about the same time as Fear Factory will be showing up, but he has the pliers out, and dynamite is successfully planted by Potter. 26 seconds left on the dynamite. 6 minutes left to go in the first half of the first set. It is Seawall Battery, and this is a battle for all the marbles. Who will qualify for Quakecon 2005? Well, we're about to find out. Darky dropping down to provide some defensive action on that dynamite. Down to 7 seconds left to go. I think this one's going to blow, ladies and gentlemen. 5 seconds left, and it's done. Time will be set. And it's going to be, oh, nicely done. 4 minutes and 24 seconds set by Saevus. Can Fear Factory beat it? Well, I'm not going to count these guys out. They're both very good teams, and Fear Factory fought their way to this level. Or did they get I think they got a forfeit, actually, so we haven't really got to see them play yet, but we're going to get a chance tonight as the sides will switch. Sorry for a little bit of a rough beginning there. I got to start paying more attention, don't I? Yeah, that's right. Marbles. Thank you all for joining us here on Inside the Game. Hope you've been enjoying the enemy territory coverage. We're all looking forward to this August when 16 teams will come together to show us what enemy territory is all about. Why it's so much fun to watch. It's a great game. I love it. And we're going to get to see the second half of Seawall Battery starting in 10 seconds. Now it's Fear Factory. They have 4 minutes and 24 seconds with which to try to beat Saevus. Can they do it? Sporting Mr. Ozu, Lazu, Ratchet, Frag, Stealer, Mitos, and Zaskron versus Saevus' Sill, Potter, Sanctity, Darky, Deadmeat, and Rapture. We're looking at a back attack. They're going up this back pathway already, dodging the artillery support coming down. There's one explosion. A double kill coming out on Frag, Stealer, and Ratchet. We also have some mortar rounds coming out from Mr. Ozu. Now, you know, that's going to clear out some of the way for the Fear Factory team. Let me see where they're... Yep, sure enough. No, I don't see him over here. I thought maybe I'd get an eye on that mortar guy. 25 seconds ahead. Hopefully the stream is 25 seconds ahead and not other things. So, yeah, we try to aim to being ahead of the ETTV. Sometimes it doesn't work out that way, but we try. Saevus trying to hold off Fear Factory. Back attack still going on as here comes Lazu making his way through, getting shot in the ass, but his teammate Frag Stealer going to come in and lock things down. Lazu gets his teammates back up and running. The command post is damaged, and Dynamite going down at the back door. That's going to be Zaskron doing the damage there. Now we want to give the love out to Luck Devil and Miles, who are here given their admin support on this level so far. Ooh, look what we've got here. Saevus hanging out here. Rapture looking for the opportunity to ambush the opposition. No sign of him as of yet, but Fear Factory coming in off of that command post spawn. The generator has been blown. The assault ramp is built. Everything is set up for Fear Factory to get in there and get dynamite planted on the Siegfried gun controls. Running inside right now to see if anyone has managed to sneak in, just in case, because, hey, it's happened before. I'm seeing actually a pretty good setup by Potter from Saevus, and I thought I saw someone else from Saevus inside the gun controls room. Keeping an eye out. There it is, Sill out here, trying to make sure that if they do manage to sneak by, they're not going to be unfettered. Darky joining them as well. This is going to be a 3-man defense of the gun controls. All things are wide open for the Fear Factory team, but still no sign of them inside in. I speak too soon as Ratchet has made his way inside, trying to get some damage in there as the Axis have reclaimed the command post. Saevus Rapture finding, Lazu. Lazu gets caught in the gunfire between Deadmeat and Rapture, and his teammate Mitsu comes in. Mitos, I'm sorry. Yeah, trying to say these names on the fly. I'm not as good at it. What can I say? I need my toss pot. He hurt his eye and had to abandon all hope. Potter and Darky with 1 minute and 27 seconds left continue to guard those gun controls for all they're worth. Still off to the other side, looking at that spiral staircase that may have opponents coming up soon, but instead it's going to have teammates Rapture and Sanctity falling back to the gun controls room. They're still waiting for Fear Factory to make their move. They have one more attack, I think. This is not looking good for Fear Factory to capture the first one, but here they come. It's a full man press coming inside, trying to get the dynamite down, looking for the engineer to make it down to the gun control. Sill is waiting. Potter joins as well. And Ratchet, hiding over here in the corner, drops down the dynamite. 50 seconds left to go, but cannot get his pliers on him. He is not only gunned down, but also knifed as his body bleeds on the ground. He will be unrevivable. 40 seconds left to go. Is there a backup engineer for the Fear Factory team? Good games already coming out. Lazu, Mr. Ozu, and Ratchet stepping up to say, guys, well played. First point will go to Saevus with a time of 4:24 here on Battery. They're in the lead 1-0, but we're going to be moving over to Supply Depot in just a few seconds. 15 seconds left on the time. This is what we like to call garbage time. There's nothing that can happen here. You can't get dynamite down. Even if you do, you can't get it to explode in time. So 3, 2, 1. This first map is over. Saevus have claimed a small victory, but not yet the win. They're going to have to step things up in the second round. I gotta say, Fear Factory came awfully close to claiming a point there, but they just couldn't get their players inside fast enough to beat the time set by Saevus. We're looking for the next one to come. To get started here in just a moment. Who's connecting now? Illkilla stepping in on the server. Not quite sure why there. We're going to switch the map to Supply Depot, and I'm going to pop out for a very quick station identification.
4 out of 5 dentists agree that listening to Radio ITG has absolutely no positive effect on your teeth.
So apparently the odds are 1 in 5 that your teeth are actually getting whiter in this very moment.
You can thank us later. This is the new Radio ITG.
All right. How was that for a station identification? Yes, I know you're glad to be back with us, but we're having fun tonight. And I'm going to do a quick bit of spam just to remind everyone. All right. Make sure they know what's going on. So we can drum up a little bit of love. I don't have someone running my love machine for me, so I got to take a moment and get people the connection information. We're on Listen To tonight. That's server 2. So come hang out with us for the second round of this enemy territory qualifier for Quakecon 2005. We're about to begin. This time, Fear Factory setting the time on Supply Depot. Now, the general intention of Supply Depot, the Allied team has to get their truck all the way over to the depot yard. Once they get into position, they have to go and build some crane controls, get them up and running, push a button, and gold is loaded onto the truck. Then they have to escort the truck to their extraction point. Seems simple enough, but there are a lot of objectives in the way. You have to blow open 2 gates. You have to get your truck in the right place. You have to get past plenty of enemy fire. And Fear Factory already on the move. Looking inside right now, we see Fear Factory in position to plant dynamite if they could just get an engineer into the right place. Not happening so far. The forward bunker is captured by the Allied team, but the Axis team obviously very quick to pick it right back up again. 14 minutes and 2 seconds left to go in the first half of this second map. The attack rages on for the forward bunker as dynamite is planted at the rear exit. Double plant up at the top. They're not even worrying about the bottom exit right now. First things first, let's make sure that we have that spawn point. Very smart move by Fear Factory. They are well on their way, and I've got to say, this is pretty fast play for them so far. I've watched a few matches on Supply Depot recently, and usually if you're up against a team that's going to beat you, you're not going to get through this first barrier this quickly. As I appear, well, hopefully it's just me. The whole entire server appears to be frozen for me. I don't know about you guys. I'm keeping an eye on my encoding. It's still working. This doesn't look good, guys. I think we may have had a server crash. Let me check and see what I'm seeing from you guys out here. Oh, it's me. I think. Geez, what's going on? This kind of sucks, guys. So I'm showing... Oh, nope, I'm lost. I've lost my connection again. Lame. I'll try again. All right.
Destroy the main entrance. The truck is past the first barrier.
Back in play here, guys. Sorry about that. I had a huge hiccup on my connection. I've been having a kind of bad night for my connection, so you'll have to forgive me for losing track of what's going on. Let me get caught up here, as I'm sure you guys are on ETTV. The forward bunker gate is blown wide open, and the truck is on its way to the depot yard. Now that the Allied team has control of the forward bunker and that forward spawn point, they need to make sure they also capture the command post. Let's take a quick look. Command post is half built but not claimed by either team. Sanctity from Saevus trying to provide some nice defensive work here with 12 minutes and 7 seconds left to go. Whew. Sorry about that, guys. Fear Factory Mitos comes inside with his pliers out, gets the command post built for them, and that's going to give the Allied team a secondary spawn point right off to the side, a much better spawn point for them as they continue their depot gate attack. Dynamite planted by Mitos, and it is going to be 27 seconds until we see that blow, unless an engineer from Saevus can get down there and get the defuse. A second dynamite has been planted, this time at the east depot wall. And we're watching for this one as we have revives going on. Still looking for an engineer. Engineer is right there. Rapture, but he can't stay alive. Fear Factory throwing out way too much damage. And he'll have to hope that, they have good enough defense inside. 11:21 left to go, and the depot gate is wide open. The truck is on the move. Mitos is guarding that one, bringing it inside. Sidewall breached on the east side, and we're looking inside to see what's coming up next from Fear Factory. Do they have an engineer inside to build those crane controls? Saevus seem to be scattered all over the map, unsure what to do. Perhaps they are as lost as I am without Tosspot to hold their hand. Now, Tosspot, he hurt his eye. He can't see out of one eye. It sucks. I feel bad for him. I sent him back to bed. Here comes Fear Factory inside the first altercation with Saevus inside the depot yard as we have dynamite planted at the west depot wall. Saevus still holding on here, but for how long? As we have a four-man push from Fear Factory. They're coming inside versus Darky and Potter. Darky and Potter providing a nice crossfire so far, but can they hold on to it? They're still doing their best. Lazu comes inside. Potter versus Lazu, and Lazu wins. Darky tries to get the revive and cannot do so, but his teammate Sanctity comes in and saves the day and gets these guys back in control of the crane control room. Now, the depot side walls are both wide open. All entrances available to the Fear Factory team. And with 10 minutes and 5 seconds left to go, I gotta say, this is a very good match in favor of Fear Factory so far. Saevus putting up a nice battle. Don't mind me while I get all the way logged back in. Gotta love when that happens. So Fear Factory putting up a very nice push here. They've made it very quickly to the other side of the map. And now the final objective, well, the second to last objective stands in their way. Gotta get an engineer in, gotta get the crane controls built, and gotta push that pesky red button. Here comes another attack by Lazu coming inside for Fear Factory. Frag Stealer and Mitos are right behind him, and they're gonna do damage to... see who they found out here. That's going to be Sanctity that was waiting for them at the top of the spiral staircase inside the depot building. Now, we're watching Syl as he is still guarding. Rapture coming in as well. These guys doing a pretty good job now that they are relegated to the crane control room. They seem to be putting up solid defense. Before then, it was a little bit more difficult for them. They seem to have trouble putting themselves in the right position to keep Fear Factory from getting through. They let go of the forward bunker, the depot gate, the depot walls, but really all of that doesn't matter if they can hold off Fear Factory right here. Looking inside, not much going on in the crane control room. A lot of grenades coming out. Still trying to hold off Frag Stealer. Here comes Ratchet and Lazu just around the corner. These guys are ready for battle, but inside, Darky and Potter once again with the double team. Can they provide a good enough crossfire? So far looking good, but Potter in trouble by himself, and it's not going to last long as we have Mitos in position. Then he's grenaded into the air. He is revivable, and Lazu gets him back up and running. Flyers come out again. The crane controls trying to be built, but Rapture and Syl come in just in time to save the day for the Saevus team once again. 8 minutes and 4 seconds left to go in the first half of this second map. Saevus wants to seal the deal. If they can get a full hold, this match is over. Of course, Fear Factory wanting to set a time and give themselves a chance to tie things up and force a tiebreaker on Radar. We're still watching inside the crane control room as Saevus, Potter, and Darky trying to get back in position. Syl providing some nice backup to his team as Mr. Ozu makes a one-man panzer run inside. Double kill. Potter and Syl down for the count. Here comes the engineer. Nice play by Fear Factory. And they're going to get those crane controls built. They're going to get the gold on its way onto the truck. Going outside to see how that's progressing. The truck is now being attacked by Syl, Darky, and Dead Meat. Now at this point, it's usually pretty safe to say that with 7 minutes and 15 seconds left to go, Fear Factory will set a time. I feel very confident that they'll get some time out of this. The question is, will the time be good enough to stop Saevus from beating it? Lazu trying to get close enough to the truck to get it moving. Frag Stealer also trying to sneak in, but Potter is on a roll. Double MP40 kills just as his teammates come back into play to help him defend that truck. Dead Meat holding onto the front area. Here comes Ratchet from the main entrance, trying to come around the corner. I think he may have, well, nope, he doesn't have a Panzer. I thought he whipped out the Panzer there, but it's not on his shoulders. Rest of the team coming in, Mitos and Ratchet going to be guarding that truck, trying to escort it to their extraction point. Ratchet staying alive for longer than I would have given him credit for, as Saevus has a hard time tracking him down on the bed of the truck. But here comes Zaskron. He's able to get the truck a little bit further, but it's still inside of that depot yard, rounding the second corner. Darky on one side, Sanctity on the other, grenades lobbing in multiple directions. Here comes Mitos. Can he get in and get the truck on the move once again? No, he cannot. Luger fire coming out from Sill. Nice defensive work by Saevus continues. 6 minutes left to go, guys. And I still think a time's going to be set, but I think that Fear Factory is losing precious moments as they try to get in, get the truck moving once again. Here we go. Zaskron and Lazoo get the truck back on its way to their extraction point. Zaskron going to be picked off by a little bit of fire, unexpected from Darky's Thompson. And Fear Factory once again waiting for their next spawn. Here comes Frag Stealer going to the west side, needs to come to the east side where the truck is currently sitting. Remember, this is where it's nice to have that depot wall blown open because it gives you an entrance point other than the main gate. However, Saevus is there waiting for it. Rapture and Darky guarding that gate entrance. A little kill revive going on between Rapture and Darky. Here comes Zaskron and Lazoo making their way over to the truck. Can they get it on the roll once again? Saevus doing their best to stop them, but Zaskron makes it inside. Lazoo trying to get the revive, unsuccessful, and they'll have to try again. Now we're down to 5 minutes left to go. Time is slipping away from the Fear Factory team. They're hoping for the best. An airstrike comes down on top of the truck, trying to clear it out for Fear Factory. However, Saevus able to back off with plenty of time to get right back in position and continue guarding the truck. Lazoo gets close enough to get the truck rolling for just a moment. Can he stay alive? He's trying his damnedest. He does find Sill and take him out of play, but Potter's MP40 just too powerful for Lazoo. Frag Stealer, however, comes in to steal the show, has the truck moving, and I think he is now going to make it to the extraction point with 4 minutes and 20 seconds left. There's no stopping. Wait! There comes a Panzerfaust from Rapture, but as it's close to that command post, Fear Factory is just there, able to get it moving. Nice support fire from Potter. Once again, I gotta tell you, amazing play by Saevus, but Fear Factory will set a time, and the time is... Truck's almost there. 11 minutes even. 11 minutes out of 15. Not great, not terrible. You know, it just depends on how Fear Factory is at defense here on Supply Depot. Popping out to IRC to give you guys the love. All right. Just clarifying what I'm going to be doing, guys, just so you know. Thank you all for joining us here on Inside the Game for what could be the final night of Quakecon Enemy Territory Qualifier coverage just due to availability of our casting crew. We're doing our best for you guys, but we're really looking forward to seeing the 16 teams in Texas this year for Quakecon 2005, the 10th anniversary edition. It should be nice. Mad love goes out to Lethal Emperor over on IRC. We having fun yet, guys? I sure hope so. Match is going to begin in 8 seconds. Get your sync on. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If you're not synced up by now, there's no hope for you. The match has started. Saevus trying to beat the time of 11 minutes set by Fear Factory here on the second map, Supply Depot. Saevus currently in the lead 1-0 overall. If they can beat the 11-minute mark, they will claim their victory and their spot in Quakecon 2005. Saevus, Sport and Sill, Potter, Darky, Sanctity, Dead Meat, and Rapture. Over on the Fear Factory side, we see Frag Stealer, Mr. Ozu, Zaskron, Ratchet, Mitos, and Lazoo. Luck Devil and Miles on the sidelines as the admins for this match. Gotta give the love out to those Quakecon admins. They've been busting their ass to get these matches played, and we really appreciate their efforts. Look forward to seeing those guys at Quakecon this August. Now here we are in the forward bunker, watching for the first attack by Saevus as they come inside. Dynamite down by Potter. Pliers come out. Can he get... Yes, he gets it. Armed just in time. He gets picked off just as the time pops up on that dynamite, and very quickly his attacker is also killed. But here comes Zaskron trying to get the defuse. He's dodging around, hoping to get another attempt in there with 13 seconds left to go on this dynamite. He still may be able to get in. 10 seconds left to go. Can they get their engineer on time? 6, 5. I think this one, yep, it's safe to say, the forward bunker will be blown and permanently claimed by the allied team of Saevus. These guys are fast on Supply Depot. They're already getting themselves the forward spawn, rear exit, moving forward to that command post. Let's take a quick look inside. Command post not yet built by either team, and you got to know the battle's going to rage on for a brief moment here as Fear Factory pushes forward, trying to be the first to claim the command post, and there is Zascaron. Pliers out. And will he get it to force a... Yes, he does. Fear Factory has claimed the command post for the Axis team, giving one more slowdown for Saevus, hoping to buy some time. 8 minutes and 55 seconds left to go here in the second half of the second map. Still watching out for the next attack from Saevus. No sign of them as of yet. Did they manage to get a boost or something? I'm watching for it. You know, sometimes these guys are able to get up on the boulders, like the boulder on the west-hand side, do a boost over the wall, and surprise everyone by getting the, I don't know, the controls built. At the same time, that's not exactly a huge win because you got to get that truck down there as well. Still watching for the truck as it sits back, way back at the forward bunker. They're waiting for things to be cleared for them. Dynamite is planted at the depot gate. We have 25 seconds left to go on that dynamite. Here comes an attempt for a defusal by Zascaron, moving into position. Pliers come out. He's guarded by Lazoo, and I think he is going to get the defuse. Yes, he does. Just as grenades come flying in from Sill, a little bit too late. 8 minutes now remaining out of the 11 minutes available to the Saevus team. Watching for the next attack to come in here. Sill moving off to the side. He is an engineer, and Zascaron, having none of that, pegs him with a couple of well-placed shots, and Sill's going to have to wait for his next spawn. Looking inside at the gun controls, and engineers coming in. We're looking to see if they're going to do a dynamite plant. No sign of a covert ops as of yet. What do I keep hitting? I keep hitting a key and going in eyes.
Dynamite planted.
There we go. Dynamite planted a second time at the depot gate. 25 seconds left on the dynamite. 7:18 left overall. As dynamite is also planted at the east depot wall. 15 seconds left to go. Here comes the defuse by Zascaron. Can he pull it off? Darky right there to drill him with it. Oh, grenade comes out from Sanctity. A very well-placed grenade. Just unfortunately, his teammate was right there and got destroyed by it. Depot gate is blown open, and I bet you anything that truck is on the move. Well, maybe not anything, because the truck is still sitting here in the forward. There we go. Still running back, getting the truck on the move, taking it inside. These guys still haven't managed to claim that forward bunker. It is actually, no, I spoke too soon. I wasn't paying attention. The allies have claimed the forward bunker, giving them that forward spawn. You can hear it. Dynamite planted at the west depot wall, just in case they need that alternate exit. Now let's head inside. This was a sticking point for the the Fear Factory team. Will it be a sticking point for Saevus? Saevus trying to make their way inside. Potter coming up the stairs. Zascaron immediately taken apart by the Thompson fire from Potter. Here is Mitos inside. Nice grenade tossed out at just the right moment. Finds Potter. Darky comes in for a revive, but not enough help for Potter to hang in there. So the walls are blown. The main gate is blown. The truck is almost in position. If not in position, I'm watching for it. There it is. The truck is now in position, and all eyes focus on this crane control room. Inside the crane control room, Frag Stealer, Mr. Ozu, Ratchet, all in place. Panzerfaust from Sanctity, not the best Panzerfaust. Out of 3 players, he managed to get 1. He was hoping for at least 2. But Saevus now making their move inside. Can they get their engineer with pliers on those crane controls? They're trying. Lazoo comes in, still holding off Saevus, but Saevus somehow gets all the revives they need, except... do they have an engineer? No, they do not. The engineer not still in place, so they're going to have to hold this down until their engineer can get inside. And that's not going to happen. That's not going to happen this time around. They're going to have to wait for the next one. As the depot gate is destroyed, Soldier Sanctity comes around the corner and joins his teammates. Well played by the Saevus team. And with 5 minutes left to go, still in the room, here comes Potter. Just a little bit of health left, and he gets that crane control built. The gold crate is now being loaded up as Sanctity lands a nice double panzer kill. 4 minutes and 45 seconds left to go, guys. We know they're coming close. Saevus has played this game just a smidge faster than Fear Factory up until this point. Now, once they got to the crane controls, I will say Saevus was much faster at getting those crane controls built. And the truck is well on its way. No opposition from the Fear Factory team as of yet. But here comes Ratchet, finding Dead Meat on the bed of this truck. Dead Meat somehow able to hang in there, prones himself on the back of the truck. Now he's dead just as the truck approaches the exit of the depot. Rapture able to take over on the escort duties. Potter joining him as well. We are going to see this time beat by the Saevus team. Good games already coming out. Potter deciding to say good game first, but it is fair. This match is going to be over. The truck rounding the final bend, heading towards that extraction point. What will the time be? We're about to find out, but with a 2-0 victory, Saevus has qualified for Quakecon 2005. Inside the Game will be there to provide you live event coverage of the 10th anniversary of Quakecon, and hopefully we'll get to see all these Saevus guys in person. The clock was beat with a time of 7 minutes and 22 seconds. Saevus definitely claiming a solid victory over Fear Factory. Both reputable teams, and who knows? Maybe both teams will make it there. Maybe they'll get to come by and have fun too. So